Starting a new game.
Holy fuck.
I seen a knowing girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention. She might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today. But it kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like these, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sign idle in front of the crosswalk and let it catch up to me.
What the fuck, eh? It's an ordinary school day like any other.
Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends groups who want to come to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's time that I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. Perfectly content just getting on by average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyways. School day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with this anime club.
So yeah.
That's fucked.
So...
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the end of the game? No?
We reached the peak, basically.
What?
It's...
What the fuck? That's messed up.
It continues on.
Does it?
Yeah. So... we can just keep on going.
Like, how long do you think we have left?
A bit. But right now we can go just a little bit more.
Okay, let's see how it goes.
Yeah. I'd say probably... still too like... this is still... I would say like 2 more parts for us. But then... right now we can go to a little bit longer.
Yeah, let's go till 10:30 then.
Yeah.
Anon. Monica?
Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you mean? What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, but just looking for supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that, I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all those politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one. Literature club.
Ugh. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really nothing boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps a manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica say she?
Girls. Hey, Annan. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? Ah. I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chances you could do me a big favor? I want to ask you to join, but if you could at least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please?
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Awesome. You're really sweet, Annan. You know that?
It's nothing really. Shall we go then?
I look forward to the material. I look for materials another time. No more important.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile.
Somebody follow Monica across the school and upstairs the section of the school. I rarely visit. Being generally used to the third year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back.
I'm back.
And I brought a guest with me.
Whoa, girl one. Yuri.
A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Don't be so mean. Don't be mean, Natsuki.
What a bitch, Suki, boy. But anyway, welcome to the club, Annan. Oh, what escaped me in this situation? This club. It's for incredibly cute girls. Let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What?
No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl has a sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. A small figure makes you think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yoi, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. He appears apparently more mature and timid. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki.
Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Annan in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club.
Isn't that great?
Great. Wait, Monica. Don't tell me you let me... Oh, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to... Well, you know.
Sorry. I didn't forget about that. But I just happened to run into him. In that case, let's at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great.
Why don't you come sit down, Annan? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. No, they don't.
Oh yeah, what's that?
I don't know. What is it?
Oh, look really closely.
It's a Pikachu.
Oh, what that?
Oh, whoa. That's fucked up. What the fuck?
Yoi walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other, so feeling awkward and take a seat next to Monica. So I know you wouldn't plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? The president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. Must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festivals that much more important. I am confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess. Reluctantly agrees. Guess we should go for Natsuki now, eh?
Leave her in the dust.
Such different girls are interested in the same goal. One of them must have really worked hard to find these two. Yoi returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle.
You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yori's just trying to impress you.
That's not.
So that Yori looks away. I mean that, you know.
I meant that.
Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I can enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Well, you finally smashed yourself in relief. So, Annan, what kind of things do you like to read? Well,
Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
Manga.
I mutter quietly to myself, half joking.
Hope.
Natsuki.
She's like puffed up like a gopher. You little bunk.
Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying?
I spoke without thinking after seeing Yori's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yori? Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers.
My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story as a flowing world is equally impressive.
Well, you gotta have 3 parts to it, you know. Ride.
Why? Seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. And you can read the rest of this one.
But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Like freezing up my game, thanks Yori. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, that's so. Well, the story comes to think to another world.
Whoa, you lost yourself there.
Yeah.
Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. Don't.
That's a weird title for a poem. Fine. That's you write your own poems?
What?
I guess sometimes.
What do you mean? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them.
Nobody confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The trust form of writing is writing to oneself.
Trust? You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yori. We sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this?
How about that? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought that was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for us, all of us, to participate in together. I did decide to take on responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture this club as well as its members.
Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take.
Here goes in. Hold on. There's one problem. What's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made it made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought.
Oh, jeez.
The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Annan. The thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more, then we're screwed.
For the festival.
For the festival.
Oh.
I'm defenseless against these girls.
How am I supposed to make a clear decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club is pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the place I get to paint all those bedtimes every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean it, Annan? Yeah. It could be fun, right? It did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking... Why?
Why do you go Italian with her?
Sometimes, I don't know. We could become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting and on a good note. Let's do the poem and then save.
Okay.
Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all sell. Looks over me once more. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Cast on Monica was my mediocre writing skills. I already feel anxiety running inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yori cleans up the tea set. Guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. See you tomorrow then. Can't wait.
With that, I depart the classroom and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright?
Just need to make most of my circumstances and I'm so good fortune will find me. I guess I started writing a poem tonight. Oh.
Sure. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep, with everyone was talking and watching TV. While everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere, and there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Let's say Ori. Oh shit, it's just them 2?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Determination.
Determination.
Oh wait, that's Natsuki.
Oh no. That's Strawberries Natsuki. Can't.
Why'd you do that?
What?
Suicide. What the fuck? Daydream together, family, spinning, waterfall.
Think Daydream is probably Natsuki. We're going for Natsuki now, right? Or should we go for Yuri again?
I thought we were going for Yuri.
Was you going for Yuri again?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn it.
Vivacious. Vivacious.
Boop. Moke.
Vertigo.
Probably Vertigo, yeah.
Big words.
Yeah.
Fantasy. She likes fantasy. Hope we're not slowly killing them off. Marshall Mallow.
Marshmallow. Oh shit.
Oof. Melancholy.
Ooh. Firefly. No, it's probably Essence. There we go.
Dark.
Oh. I looked at it and I was like, and then Melody.
Go for it. 'Cause she likes horror, remember?
Yeah. Disoriented, unstable, wrath, music,
Bouncy. Covet.
Cove.
That's covet. Lollipop. Clumsy. Eternity.
Eternity probably so. So we're just going for you again?
I guess so.
Okay. Feel, because he likes horror.
Depression. Because this session made me sad. Fuck, man.
Yeah, it's that poet's house.
It is. What the fuck, man? Sadness.
Is that how you feel now?
Yeah. Damn,
Damn.
man. I was like, man, with that awesome backstory that she should have told us at the beginning. Or maybe we should have paid attention or something. Now I'm just reading all their shit being like, trying to decrypt their code.
Yep. That's why I wanted you to play this as you.
Fuck me over.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see. Explode. Uncanny, maybe? Maybe Despise.
Sunset. Ooh.
Oh,
You shall receive.
Nightgown.
Go for it. Nightgown.
damn it. Oh, we're already here? Okay.
Yeah, let's stop.
Okay, there is something I need to show you. Let's see. I remember. Oh, yeah, this. There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath the manufactured perception, the artificial reality is inviting twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism,
Yep.
self-doubt, all trying to escape feeble hold of the host. Sleeping through every little crevice, like a find in their willpower, starving all them out of metaphysics. Their stomach forces them to drown their guilt in comfort food. Open gas in the skin, only by the sleeves of a cute new skirt. There's a deep, deplorable, tangled mess, and somebody present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. And then there's 3 characters. Yeah. I think that's everything, yeah. Oh! Let's end this on this. Happy thoughts. If it will load.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
There's actually nope.
Oh. Here you go.
Why? What the fuck, man?
Crazy, huh?
Yeah. What kind of shit is this, man?
So this game, has like random occurrences now. Like that's what we unlocked. So like random things start happening.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the things that happens when you
Is it
just.
a common random occurrence, that one, or
That one's pretty well actually.
this one?
Yeah.
Same with the background of Sayori hanging herself in the picture.
Yeah.
Why'd you do that?
That wasn't me. The game does that. But yeah, I was sitting on that one for a while. But yeah, pretty much now, the game pretty much just does random stuff, or like now there's like random occurrences or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see if we get another one. No, never mind.
Okay, okay.
And then
Happy thoughts.
we got this one, right? We got this one. This is kind of. I think that one is Yoi's, if I remember. Is it? No, not this one. I think it's in log. No. Because there's another thing here. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I could just delete her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Here goes nothing.
Full track.
Yeah.
Use your super portal. Run, play, call, and new text in the main menu.
Pretty much, yeah. And, oh yeah, this is the picture that shows up on the desktop. But you already know this one. If it will load. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That one's supposed to show up on the opening the door.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to be like, whoa. But, you know, it just stays there. Anything else? Yeah, because, yeah, this one's like our jumbled mess. Because this game likes to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I keep this open because sometimes when I close it, it doesn't like to open back up. So, you know, let's keep it like kind of to the side. Doki. Because, yeah, it likes to put stuff here. Splitting it to you and the viewers in the back. Like 20 of them. And we should be good. Recording. There we go. Go back in here. But yeah, this game really likes to mess with you. It's a slow burn.
Yeah.
We haven't played for like 2 weeks, I think.
Well, over a month almost.
Let's see. Yeah, we just met everyone. We did the first poem, I believe.
Yeah.
There we go. Do you want to read Monica's? Wait, no.
Oh, hi again, Anna.
Yep, it's recording. It's recording. Okay. I always gotta do that.
Okay. Oh, hi again, Anna.
Okay. I
Glad
can
to
press.
see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha.
Ha
Nah, don't worry, says Annan. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Hanging out.
Thanks for helping. Thanks for keeping your promise, Annan. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Your turn. Oh, your turn.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Like it deserves any slack. When it's like, come on. Yeah. They're like if I remember, she's actually only like 5. I think she's straight 5.
5 foot tall.
Yeah, 5 feet tall. I don't know if he planned to come here and hang out or what.
Be 5 feet tall and be like this, okay?
No, she's like, yeah, come on. She's like Jomi Dooley.
Yeah.
Jomi Dooley height. And she's actually only like 5'10". So she's actually not as tall.
Just a little bit shorter than that.
Does it feel lopsided?
A little bit, yeah.
But if you
It
don't
does.
take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Jeez, now that you
Oh.
pointed it out, I can't unsee it.
Yeah, no. Suddenly has a big mouth for someone who keeps... Monica. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Or manga. Monica's literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
I'm so sorry, Alan. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Yoi shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. Well, now we'll just get quiet.
I can't really say no either way.
Either way, like you said,
Either.
It's you can say it either way.
You can say either way.
Yeah, you get either on the. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Oh man, this is making me motion sickness actually a little bit. Wait.
I didn't mean it like that.
Ooh.
If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's not like that, Yoi. I wanted to try to be part of the club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri, go ahead.
Yep, Yoi reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it'll keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is actually being so cute. It's even put out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
So you want to do like every 3?
Doesn't matter, whenever.
Yeah, whenever. Yeah, okay. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew.
Phew, I made it.
Ooh, well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Oh, okay, thank goodness. Okay. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Doesn't seem to be the case. Yoi's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for the chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging from around the closet.
I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distancing her from reading, or distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
Crap! Go! Can't say that. I'm kidding. We can. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper into the book. Sorry, I just was just spacing out. Same here, MC.
I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
It's fine. I like why.
If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. Her eye.
But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so.
It's still moving.
Holy shit.
Go.
She's got She's got some beautiful eyes, though.
I wanted to reread some of it.
You know when you're like only half into the conversation, so your other eye just leaves you?
You're already looking at her book behind you.
Yeah. Not in for a particular reason. Just curious at how come you have 2 copies of the same book. One's for lending and one's for reading.
When I stopped at the bookstore yesterday...
That's not what I mean. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. There's just too much books. Too many books.
2 is too many.
Yeah. Too many books?
There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go.
I'll definitely start reading soon. Glad to hear.
Oh, glad to hear.
Glad to hear. Can I like speak? Oh no, it's like it's like
Look
essential oils that goes into your skin.
There you go.
There we go, that's-
now you understand
yeah.
where I'm coming from.
Yeah, that's the girl she is, right?
Or that weird lady off of Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Which one?
The girl who usually talks like this.
Yeah, probably if I
What's
see it
this?
again.
Yeah, she's like
Yeah.
a security guard and everything like that. Like she switches jobs.
No, I don't
Oh,
remember.
I'm so sorry.
I watched it too much, so it's blocked out of my memory.
Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and relatable story. It is a.
Oh, is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well,
A look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov.
There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
The Beholder.
Yeah, basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them to... Oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler.
Yeah, let us read it.
But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs.
That's kind of...
Dark, isn't it? Well, you made it
sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came from nowhere.
Yeah. You're not a fan of that sort of thing? Sort of thing?
The thing.
That sort of thing? Sort of thing?
I'm not Mike Tyson.
Sometimes I get Mike Tyson-y.
Yeah.
When I want to speak all words at once.
Well, I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry.
Yes. Yes.
Dramatic pause.
I hope so.
I hope so.
Totally forgot about that you're always into the things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
He remembers.
It's just this kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants it to be evil, but it's because the world is full of horrible people, and we're not a...
And we're all worthless
anyways. Then suddenly, I'm rambling a bit, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then, says Yuri, because I forgot that we're switching.
Yeah.
But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books, writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets
Oh, that wasn't even me. I didn't skip that one.
No.
Okay, no.
It
And,
really
yeah.
wanted us to be like...
Yeah, I guess it's gonna be post-production me in like 2 months.
So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange.
Man, please stop me if I'm talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. No, it's the transition from equals 3.
No.
In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? Oof.
Whoa.
Oof.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book.
I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right?
Step into the seat next to Yuri. Yeah, are you sure?
Seems a little apprehensive. 'Cause Adam probably didn't know what that word was. I'm sorry.
It's not that I don't want you to, Babaka.
Babaka. No, that's Natsuki.
Oh, yeah. They'll blend together anyways.
No, this one's purple.
Yeah, and the other one's a bitch.
Yeah, to put your hand out.
Yeah, because
Damn.
where's the rest of you? Just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel a presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. Glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, this should work, right? I slid my desk against yours and hold my book against.
No, I'm looking at the whole scenery and seeing if anything's changing.
Nope, it's not. It's not tilting this time.
Yeah.
Felt like I was on a ship. I was like, I guess I am turning into a dragon slayer, eh?
Yeah, you
are. I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching.
Yeah, get to know that reading or like going through these games makes us realize how dyslexic we are.
Yeah, exactly.
It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open.
I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here.
Ooh, it's this one again. It's like Groundhog Day.
It's quarantine day.
Yeah, except everyone dies.
Oh, foreshadowing.
Yeah.
I do the same with my right arm to the right side of the book. In that way, I turn the page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before.
Damn, gotta leave room for Jesus.
No.
It's kind of distracting me. As if I can feel the warmth of Yori's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second.
I glance over at Yuri's face again, and her eyes meet.
Oh yeah, but I just freezes there for some reason.
I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's when some fuckery happens.
Yeah, I guess so. Because sometimes it just takes control away from me.
Yeah.
I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks.
We continue reading.
Yeah, she already no longer asked me when to turn the page.
Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition.
Volition?
Yeah, volition.
Because that one's like a she, but it has two T's. It does not have two T's.
No two TTs?
Nope.
Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Intimate.
My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter. This time she catches her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character reminds you of you a little bit. I don't hate this character at all.
She's gonna kill you now.
She's Andre.
Yep. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second-guessed things she says and all of that.
That's what you're talking about. Sorry. Thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get to the file yet. So I don't know what came to my head. Are you feeling alright?
Yeah.
Been fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing's a little...
My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Yep. You never trust anyone who says I'm fine.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just tired.
Yep. Alright. Don't push yourself.
Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. Got hit with that Mike Tyson too.
Yep. What enough was that about? Hmm?
Annan?
Did something happen just now?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Oh, some fuckery's going on. Yeah, he's acting a little strange, I guess.
Her eyes.
Yeah. So you don't know anything. Can't do.
Can't say that I do. Are you worried about her?
Not
really.
Not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. He always just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start by saying our poem to each other?
Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I figure we just get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking.
Oh, never trust anyone who says just asking. Just kidding.
I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then I slip it back into my bog.
Should we read the Natsuki since we've been neglecting her?
Yeah.
There we go. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. Probably only fair if I saw mine with her first.
Huh?
Well, that's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, like, well, excuse me. No, it's like, yeah, it's not like I said it was bad.
It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not like enough.
It's not cute enough for your taste, Mitsuki.
Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass.
I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Monkeys can fly, monkeys can climb. Oh, monkeys cannot fly. Eagles can fly.
Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses
Oh,
can
this is
race,
my theme too.
owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
This is my theme right here.
Oh no, you're not gonna be a bard next round.
I know, I'm so sad.
You're still gonna have an instrument.
Yeah.
And your welding goggles.
I told you
and
won't
your
get it
number
like
nines. I like it.
I'll read Natsuki.
Okay.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But
isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things, it can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, why? Gotta fit in every. This is the joke, the ongoing joke of this one.
Yep.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it made fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized.
That what it means to be a pro.
I got the cat tooth.
Yep, the fangs. I'm glad you learned something. I don't know why I go something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya?
I guess not.
Yeehaw! Maybe we saw it, but the horse.
I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't, then don't go take away from her.
So, baby,
Whoa.
who should I show it to next?
Monica.
I guess it's you. Hey, Annan. Her voice is like having like
I was thinking
a
like
fog in your mouth.
No, Lucy Hartfilia.
Have it good.
Open gate of the heaven.
It's like a bit of helium, like where you kind of have like How would I explain it? It was like having like a
Heavy?
balloon in your mouth, if that makes sense. No, it doesn't make sense.
Having
helium. It like
or inhaling helium.
it's like wow, guy. Oh, doing line cocaine.
Okay.
Having a good time so far.
Yeah, really peppy then.
Yeah, really peppy.
Yeah. Captain of the cheer squad. All
Yep.
right. Okay.
Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright.
Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, what does your poems mean?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to.
Don't worry, Annan. We're a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's a sort of barrier that we're all going to get past soon.
That's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Annan. I was going to say, oh, in my head while reading it. I was going, oh. It's witty metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectation low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
Yeah, you can say puss. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yori likes this kind of writing too, right? Writing that's for imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yori's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally giving up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. Don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must really starve for social interaction. So don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Door's
Suddenly,
open.
the door opens.
Hey.
I'm back.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all got started sharing our poems with each other.
Already? I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad they took all the time you needed.
Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You
sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see.
Cypher's not feeling so good, you know.
Rematch.
It gets one line.
Yeah. Fujin's awesome. Hole in wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic, scowling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
So what do you think?
A little incomplete. It's a little freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
Sounds like Wyatt from 16, like his kind of poems.
Yep. 16.
Like a slam session
Yep.
kind of stuff. What was that inspiration? What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if you would, if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
It's you having an epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. A little nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's my day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you never make anything. You never make any progress.
You gotta hold your hand out just
Yep.
like her too.
Yep. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. A little way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, yoy.
I'm back. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exponential.
Exponential.
Exceptional, Lynn.
What was that?
I don't know. Did I say that out loud?
Eh?
Yuri's fists cover her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
Oh, something's going on.
He's going to hate me.
You really think
don't? Okay, go for it. You be Anna.
Yeah, okay. You really, I mean, Chad. You really did. Oh, I'm Chad. Yoy.
Eh? That's. I guess you're right. What am I getting nervous? So nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So.
Take a stem shot. Do that cough? Jeez, you really are.
What kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that must be a huge compliment coming from you.
That big word for you, mate.
This is actually my first time. Really?
Huh?
Yoy stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Okay.
That one, I guess.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Trails off, unable to make an excuse or find an excuse. So he traces her fingers along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah.
Yeah, same for not feeling good, you know?
You know. This is the reason I was able to.
That's a chatted joy.
Where's my monster drink?
Oh,
That's Kyle.
yeah, that's Kyle.
The reason I was able to tell it's that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers.
I guess we can just go to the next poem.
Okay.
Yep.
Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I can recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the styles and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds
Joy finds her train of thought, it's as if her full demeanor totally changes. Oh, stammering is completely gone.
Even though Elmer fudded it.
Yeah, baby. Sometimes words go two together too much, and then you just read it as one word. So it goes.
Well, of course, that's something you can be blamed for. That's not something you can be blamed for.
Yeah, no, everyone's addicted to rye these days.
Yeah.
You gotta get three.
Right. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes down with practice and learning by example. and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
She likes big dick, that's why.
Big dick. Natsuki. What?
Big bitch.
Well.
Never mind.
Never mind.
We got into that too much.
She told him to squall.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Whatever.
Oh, it's whatever, yeah.
Whatever. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
Did you say that in KH1?
Whatever.
I don't think he does.
Hey, it is. I think that's like one of the first things he says to you.
He's like,
it's fine.
I'm not sure if you're apologizing to yourself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
No, I think it's like when Yuffie's talking to him, and he's like, it's not Squall. And he's like, whatever.
Whatever.
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly, as if a rare opportunity in her.
For her.
That is.
Yes, which itself is kind of funny. After all,
isn't this supposed to be a literature? Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair. No, tendrils.
Is it?
Of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, and I flicker back.
And Socks takes the biggest dump.
I read the whole thing, dude.
You did. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What?
That was fucking
That was handwriting? I thought that was chicken scratch. I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just couldn't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Yeah. That's a relief.
That's why I like the poem. Even if it's short and it's really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer ones.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Oops. Ooh. Oh, we switched. Go for it.
Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in the world and in the work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a little more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's what I was thinking, though. That's impressive.
Remember, he's a wet towel. Oh no, milk toast.
Yeah.
Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so.
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yes, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Annan.
Me too.
Me too. So, Ricardo.
I'll be back.
Phew! Made it.
Made it. 8 more minutes. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room.
Why hasn't Ash tapped me?
Why hasn't Ash tapped me?
So everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if this is being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all.
I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Because that's the way you sounded at him.
Whoa! Across
the room.
Joe to O.
No.
Dio.
Is writing something in her notebook.
Mize, Lana, Yoi, and Natsuki.
So that's what the eyes show.
Yeah, that's why the eyes went off.
They gingerly exchange sheets of
Gingly.
paper. Gingerly. Do you not know how to spell gingerly?
I know it's gingerly, but that's
Sheets
gingly.
of paper sharing their respective homes.
As a reader tandem. That one I don't know. Me no use big words.
I watch each of them.
That's why Natsuki's Betsuki.
Is that Betsuki?
Yeah, Betsuki. Because I can read her handwriting.
You can understand her poem.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you always smile sadly. What's this language?
Yeah?
I read Natsuki in this one.
Okay. Did he say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute?
Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way.
Well, someone...
Monica liked it. And Anna did too. So based on that, I'm glad to give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Oh,
yep, that you almost got cancelled.
and yin like my poem do you know.
Yin yo.
Yeah.
You're money. The fucking Doodle Bob, isn't it?
Oh, don't try down there. He even told me he was in.
Oh, Natsuki stands up. Oh ho ho, you're approaching me?
Seriously, stand up.
no, Natsuki, stand up. They didn't realize you're so invested in trying to press a new member in the Yuri.
Yuri.
Oh yeah, here's my theme. This one sounds like
Paper Mario.
I was thinking more Pikmin. Well, I think it's like more in the middle. Anyways.
I already knew this word.
Oh.
That's not what Yuri stands up as well. She actually did.
Yep.
She's not even on the screen no more.
No. What's it go? Okay, what's what does she say?
Maybe you're just jealous that Anon appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more?
My advice more.
Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
You know what? I wasn't the one who boos magically grew a size bigger as soon as Anna started showing up.
Natsuki?
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
Doesn't involve you.
Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You're really acting young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking. You want to be edgy bitch?
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Oh, be careful, Dale. You might cut yourself on that edge, yoy. Oh, my bad. You already do that, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on. Let Annan hear everything you really think. I'm sure head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly Yuri turned towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Annan, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
How did I get into this? Not know.
So,
We've
you've been going with your life so far, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's keep pressing it then. Okay. 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 Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh, hi Monica. Let's go Zoe again. Hey Annan. Why don't we step outside for a bit? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved.
Damn it. It's probably better for us to stay out of this.
Well, you're so gonna.
I'll be back.
We'll go back inside once we're done yet, and some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to do a little more sort of sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend more time with you instead.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead.
Yoi.
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. Okay, I believe you.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Annan, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yoi. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about this by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little longer.
I'm the president. I should be the last one out.
I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take responsibility today.
Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not like that. It's not that. I just didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Annan. It'd just be embarrassing to see you listening. I guess I really don't have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate it. Vanilla.
That's
Damn.
the bitch.
Misery then.
Sorry, there we go. Ambient. Yes. Uncontrollable. Yeah, that's milk. That's probably the
Let's
best.
find out.
That's there we go. Headphones. Damn.
Contamination.
That's
Big words.
Yeah. The big word nightgown is probably how too.
Cage.
Poof.
Incapable.
I know that's. I just wanted proof because it was there. Rose is probably how too. Ooh. Like Fragment of Rose, you can download it in the description below.
Philosophy.
Ribbon, no. So.
Determination. You have to. Nope.
There it is,
You
okay.
have to get. Yeah.
That was her
That
too.
was her. Yay. Analysis. If we're going for straight Yuri run.
Yeah. Whisper. Damn it. Awesome.
Incurgent.
Yeah. What the fuck? I never saw that word. Meager, fickle, disown, despise, fun.
Inferno, because she likes that dark crap. See? Graveyard. Disaster.
Doki.
And Fluffy.
Oh, that's the last one.
Yep.
There we go. So it's,
We got a crap ton of Yuris.
Oh.
There.
the day
Pretty good
passes and it's time for the club meeting today.
Let's stop. Whoa. Then we skip tomorrow, and then we play on Tuesday.
Yeah, gets intense, eh?
Yeah. Oh, so I'm pretty excited. But I don't want to be like slogging it.
No, we only did 52 minutes.